So, Canelo. My beautiful, sexy Canelo. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you fighting people who you do not want to fucking see? Why you can't you fighting everybody but David Benedict? Get myself before welcome back to a brand new video. Let's get right into it. So, Canelo is a topic of discussion. Why? Because it's almost September. And what's September? September is fighting time. Fighting time for Canelo. And well, we're all guessing who his opponent was. Well, I made a video because the report was it's going to be either Edgar or Jamar Charlo. And my sources say it was most likely going to be Edgar. And I still believe that. I still truly believe it's going to be Edgar. Because Edgar makes the most sense. You can do Puerto Rico versus Mexico. It is the best option we have, right? But now, new reports are coming in. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. Because put this in the grain of salt. Because Chris Eubank, yes, Chris motherfucking Eubank is in discussion. And it's like close talk, like close to being finalized to fight Canelo. Now, the reason why I'm saying this, put this in a grain of salt, because I'm pretty sure Chris Eubank also said that him and Crawford was fighting. He even posted a fucking fight poster on his Instagram, right? Then what happened? That shit did not happen, and Crawford said fighting Mazurmov on August 3rd. So if you ask me, do you think this is real? I do not think this is real. I'm still going to report it because there's always a chance that it could be real. Because a lot of news outlets and rumors are spreading that he is going to fight Chris Eubank Jr. and is close to being finalized. I just don't know why is he fighting this motherfucker. Because number one, he's a whole different... You're fighting someone again in a different division who is smarter than you, coming off from 160. Nobody wants to see this fight. I mean, the fact that when this was announced, people was like, yo, I'd rather see Edgar. So maybe that's why they're trying to spread this news. So when he does fight Edgar, people will be like, oh, thank God. We're not getting the David Benavidez fight. At least we're getting a better fight than that, right? Because Chris Eubank doesn't make a single fucking sense. I don't even know where his name fucking came from. Chris Eubank Jr., the last time I heard of him was him versus Conor Benn when they tried to fight each other for 10 fucking times and it never worked out. And Conor Benn, of his partner, was also in the news of fighting Pacquiao, which also didn't happen. So like I said, him and Chris Eubank and Conor Benn has always been in a lot of fight discussions, saying they go fight this one, saying they go fight this motherfucker. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think this is true. I really don't think this is true at all. I think it's Chris Eubank trying to make the rumors himself. I really think it's him trying to make the rumors, him trying to get this fight. Because why would Canelo want to fight Chris Eubank Jr.? It just doesn't make no sense. If him versus Edgar would sell more, it's Puerto Rico versus Mexico. You can fucking, you can fucking promote that. And it's, let's be honest, an easy win for him to get a tune-up to fight Crawford, because he's most likely going to fight Crawford in January or in February, right? And the beginning of next year. So I'm here saying like, yo, Canelo, you really need to decide what the fuck are you going to do. Like I said, my sources are saying it's Edgar. This is just smoke screen, just so people can be confused, be like, who's actually fighting? It's just a smoke screen, most likely created by Chris Eubank to make a desire for this fight, so he can be like, look how many people are talking about this, we should fight. That's what my sources are saying, that this is just a smoke screen. The real fight is Edgar versus Canelo, because Eddie Hearn is talking to Canelo, trying to promote him, because don't forget, Canelo's also a free agent, so he can go anywhere he wants. He can go PBC, he can go to the Zone, he can go to Mushroom, I mean that's the same thing, Cransberry, he can go to fucking Top Rank. He won't go to Top Rank, but you know what I'm talking about. So he can go anywhere he wants. So I truly believe that this motherfucker is going to fight Edgar. Chris Eubank Jr. is a horrible matchup. The fans don't want to see this. I wouldn't say it's worse than Jamal, but it's definitely, Edgar is definitely better. It's probably the second best choice we have. Edgar should be the first choice. It's sad, but it's true. There's nobody else to fight. I know everybody gonna say, "What do you mean there's somebody else?" David Benavidez is literally right there. He's literally trying to fight everybody except David Benavidez. That is true, but David Benavidez most likely isn't going to fight Canelo. We already been through that. He's not going to fight Canelo. So who's the best second choice? And sadly, it's Edgar, because Canelo pretty much almost cleared that whole division up. And the rest of the motherfuckers 168 don't have name value as much as of fucking Edgar. It's wild to say, but Edgar has the most name value out of all 168 right now, because David Merrill moved up to 175, is already fighting August. Jaime Mugat, he already beat. Caleb Plant, he already beat. David Benavidez is not in this division, most likely move up to 175. He's not going to fight him unless for big money. So, like I said, all big fights to make. Only fight really makes sense right now is him versus Edgar. Now, it's rumored to be in New York, which that's what I'm hoping, because if it's in New York, I'm definitely going to fucking go. And it's going to be weird rooting for the Mexican instead of the Puerto Rican, but hey, I'm in there, right? So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. He's not going to fight in the spear because Mexico Independence Day is already booked up. If you want to sell good, which she knows, she's like, damn, they go stack that UFC card. UFC, let's be honest, I'm a Canelo fan, but most likely we're going to be watching that UFC card more. More people going to watch that UFC card than the Mexico card, Canelo card, because number one, it's in the spear. First combat sport in the spear. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. Number two, it's going to be more fucking fights. Great ass fight. Max Holloway versus Ethiopia. And number three, Canelo versus Chris Eubank is definitely not going to sell more. Like anybody who Canelo fights, not going to sell more than UFC. The only person who will sell more is David Benavidez, which is not going to happen. So, like I said, hopefully this rumor is untrue. Like I said, it probably is. I really don't believe this. They say they're finalizing. They're almost close to finalizing this deal, which is crazy to me. I'm like, no way. This how you cannot promote this fight. Like, I know he's a big English star, but still, I don't think you can really promote this. The U.S. fans will not like this. We don't really know clues to Chris Eubank. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't even know if Chris Eubank is a big ass star in London. I don't even know what he's been doing. Like I don't remember his last fight. And I watched London fighters, bro. I watched Josh Cattle. I watched Josh Taylor, Anthony Joshua. Like, London is a great fucking fighters, right? But he hasn't been like, oh, he's fighting him. So hopefully, my sources say it's a small screen made by Chris Eubank to try to get this Canelo fight the same way he did with Crawford. When he said he's going to fight Crawford, and that fight never fucking happened because it looked like Chris Eubank would just try and get that fight. He's just trying to get a money fight after that Conor Benn fight. Just fight Conor Benn. I just don't. Chris Eubank, if you are making the small screen, if you want a money fight Conor Benn. Just make that fight again. It's just weird to me because that fight was supposed to happen and never happened. Just remake that fight. Both of you are fighting nobodies. Both of you are trying to get fights that either one makes no fucking sense or two you don't deserve. So just fight each other. But anyways, guys, that's the whole video. Like I said, my sources said it's going to be Edgar, and this is just a smoke screen, and it's going to do Puerto Rico versus Mexico in New York. It makes the most sense in New York, or most likely be in Las Vegas. It really depends how they do. It makes more sense in New York, like, because Puerto Rico versus Mexico, it makes more sense in New York in Madison Square Garden. But I can also see it like kind of like, I don't give a fuck. Las Vegas, my home, but I want to go to Las Vegas. So it's either Las Vegas or Puerto Rico, or there's a dark horse is actually Mexico, since he can't go to the spear in Mexico Independence Day. He's like, I'll just do a show in Mexico and let them come to me. So that's also a rumor. So let me know what you think. Who you want Canelo to fight? Yeah. See you guys next time.